What you are looking at is the newly renovated Vindaloo restaurant.
It was not in our control.
Owner Veena spent just under $200,000 on a reno and got this.
You've been duped.
Now, almost broke and with a restaurant that isn't working, she is desperate.
There's no way we're lost here.
So, the restaurant takeover team is going undercover.
Seen enough?
They'll seize the restaurant,
You guys are for real here?
Yeah.
reimagine the menu,
You know, you have your point, I got my point.
overhaul the space,
Your job should have been done here a week ago.
and hope they can save Vindaloo. The team has 6 days.
Okay, open.
What I'm looking for is to get the real goods on what this place is like.
We're here at Vindaloo Restaurant because apparently this place is in desperate trouble. The owners called Restaurant Takeover for help.
So look around, get a sense of their decor, or lack of decor.
They don't know who we are. They don't know they've been chosen, let alone that we'll be eating their food.
And our camera guy will already be on the inside. All right, don't give yourselves away.
Vindaloo is getting Richard Andino, who includes Asian fusion amongst his many culinary skills. He's worked as an executive chef for over 20 years. Montana Burnett, a former editor at Canadian House and Home magazine and the owner of her own design company.
My first impression of the space when I walked in was it was just completely sterile. It was dark, it was gray, it felt very cold. Hello, how are you? Good. It's empty.
Dead. It was a dead space in a dead area.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
I just didn't have a good feeling about it.
I'll have the butter chicken, please.
Butter chicken is sold out, like we don't have any more butter.
Oh, you don't?
What kind of Indian restaurant runs out of butter chicken?
So what do you have?
Chicken korma is similar to butter chicken.
Okay, I'll try that.
You have a Vindaloo? I'll have it really hot. What is all this?
Detox cleanser.
Juices and bubble tea. I couldn't understand why they would have a fresh juice bar in an Indian restaurant.
Wow, this is a small room. I would describe the vibe of the place as sad, lonely, dismal. I wouldn't even know this was an Indian restaurant. Like, look at this. There's nothing, like nothing. There's not one stitch of art. There's only that. So he's going on detox and protein shakes. I'm confused. Look at that door. Listen to the squeaking.
You hear that microwave?
That wasn't a microwave.
That was a microwave.
Really?
Yep.
Fine dining. Oh, great.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It smells good. Hey, cheers.
Tasty.
Tasty. It's good.
It's just not spicy at all. It asks for hot. How do you find the Vindaloo?
The flavors are all there, but the aromatics aren't there. I should be sweating. I should have some sense of euphoria, but I don't have any.
A sense of euphoria?
Euphoria. That's what the spices are all about. They're trying to temper it too much.
They don't want to shock anybody?
Yeah, I think so.
All the basics are there for an Indian restaurant, but heating in a microwave and slopping it onto a plate, how are you gonna create that buzz?
Okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm done.
Can I speak with the owner? I've come to break the news to you. This is a restaurant takeover.
And we're shutting you down.
You guys are for real here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, for sure.
Finito.
Done.
Oh.
If she doesn't think we're for real now, wait till she sees what she's in for. So tell us about this place. How did you end up calling Restaurant Takeover?
Manish always had an interest in restaurant business. We've been in the food business before. So then he just pushed us, let's open a family restaurant. So we've seen a great opportunity, great neighbors here, great area, and we ended up in this place.
My mom was stressing out. We put a lot of money into the place and, so many delays going, and I just wanted to have a nice, fine restaurant.
Tell us about the delays. What do you mean?
Well, it just took us 1 year to get a license for seating here. So along with that, this place had no kitchen. So to build that, it took us about 8 to 9 months to get a permits. And just going through step by step with the zoning issues, parking issues, seating issues, it was not in our control. It was just annoying and it was frustrating. very hard living with it. What's going to happen if this doesn't happen? And that's just not the way to do business.
So it wasn't like this before. Did you design this?
No, we had designer come in.
You paid a designer to
We
do
paid
this?
a designer.
You paid a designer
We paid
money
a designer,
to do
yes,
this?
yes. Just around here, about $12,000.
Oh
and then not designer's fee.
A lot of the designers didn't do things right. Even contractors would come in, they wouldn't do things right. We paid them out so much money, wouldn't get it done right, and would have to go and pick somebody else.
And you said you spent how much on this?
We got close to spending $200,000 already.
No, you did not.
Yes.
I feel really bad for you, but you've been duped.
Vina is a real victim here. Contractors and designers saw her coming miles away, and they took the opportunity to rip her off. So Manish, you look quite fit to me. Does all of this shake business, is this coming from you?
It kind of was a bit of my idea, and
It's a little confusing.
We don't know whether or not it's an Indian restaurant or...
And, well, we couldn't do Indian restaurant because it's taking us so long. We didn't want to just stand here, wait for things. We started like a cafe here, which people come in, have a coffee, little sandwich, and smoothies.
She spent so much money, and she's reduced to having power shakes and an odd cup of coffee. Your vision is fine dining, but you went through so many processes to get there.
But the whole process was waiting time. Not in our control, though. If it was our control, this would have not happened.
But yeah, but it is your control, it's your money. You just say no, just say no, just say no.
Her family knows she's in trouble and they want to help, but having been ripped off so many times before, how is she going to trust us? We need to talk money so that we save you.
It's been long enough now. Maybe the restaurant takeover is our answer here.
You spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this place, and it is still not where it should be after such an amount of money. We really need to fix this so that you can continue. It's gonna take $15,000 and 6 days of you being closed in order for us to get this done. This is so awkward. How can she trust me? Just like every other shady character that's walked in here in the past, now I'm here asking her for money? Restaurant Takeover will match that dollar for dollar, so then we have a $30,000 budget.
That's our offer. Take it or leave it.
6 days.
Which means there's no money coming in for 6 days.
$15,000 is hard as it is, and then losing the income for 6 days is even harder, so, wow.
Sure, she's been ripped off, but this is a deal. If you want our help, she's got to fork over the money. And really, at this point, what choice does she have?
It's hard giving something up that you know what you want, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
Owner Vina has sunk almost 200 grand into Vindaloo and has little to show for it.
I wouldn't even know this was an Indian restaurant.
Now, the restaurant takeover team has seized the restaurant
This is a restaurant takeover.
And we're shutting you down.
and is asking Vina to hand over 15 grand before getting to work.
Take it or leave it.
Vina is unsure if this isn't just another scam.
You paid a designer to
We
do
paid
this?
a designer.
You paid a designer money?
Wow.
Take it or leave it.
It's hard giving something up that you know what you want, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
But if we continue now the way things were going, there's no way we're lost here then. Yeah, well, you have to go for it. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Okay, so I want to be clear with you that in the end, it's my design.
And my menu.
It is mixed feelings. This is the hard.
This is hard. I know.
This is very hard. This is it for us now, right? After this, we don't want to do anything else to it. We want to be able to move on with and run business here.
Great. And keys?
And keys.
And keys.
And keys. Very
Thank
good.
you.
I don't like to give control. I like to be in control. I might come by, walk my dog, and peek through.
Well, welcome to Restaurant Takeover, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
All
I'm
right.
just really excited, and I'm ready to work in my new place and serve customers. I'm excited. Can't wait.
New beginning is new beginning. Go in there, take a big challenge, and then go for it.
I do think Richard and my mom will bump heads in the kitchen. You know, I think he'll come to realize my mom has a lot of potential, and she's extremely talented and extremely passionate.
So, Rich, today we're gonna have fish tikka masala.
Okay, what kind of fish?
This is salmon.
There's no salmon in India.
Yeah, but that's choice here.
That's your choice here?
Yes.
Okay.
This has been marinated for the past 7 hours.
Okay.
And with special blend of herbs.
Would you ever give those away? Those spices?
No, because those are vindaloos, right? We're gonna prepare the fish now. This is called the seek.
A seek?
We're gonna put this together. You have to be careful because it has to be a little even, otherwise one side will fall off. And we're just gonna stick this in there.
That salmon is gonna slide right off that seek. Guarantee it. It's way too fatty for that tandoor oven.
Meanwhile, we'll saute our masala. So this is olive oil, my garlic ginger paste.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
So then I have my onions. Onions should not be too soft. Then just go in the peppers.
So you add your spices last,
Yes, soft sauce, yes. So here, we get our chilies to it. Do you see the
Yeah, I can
aroma
smell the
of
aroma.
it? It's just beautiful. Like, we'll just grab our fish.
Okay.
Just took it out of the... See, it's got too soft.
What'd I tell you? The salmon fell right off that seek. Not good.
And then we just incorporate it into the masala.
Okay. I don't see anything wrong with your process, but if you were to cook your ginger and garlic paste a little bit later, it would be more prominent on the palate when you serve it outside.
Right.
You would taste it more if you cook it less.
Ginger can overpower the taste of your flavors in your curry and your sauce, and I don't like that. But that's just our version here,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You always comment on your version. That's
Well, the aromas of the spices is the main thing.
yeah. I don't
here.
want to change your spice. As soon as I chirped a little bit, she just said, "Well, we just do it this way." Well, you know what? That's the problem. You're doing it that way, and you want a high-end restaurant. It'll never happen. Good spice. Is that how you make it?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, but no, we don't do it exactly as per spices. The customer cannot take too spicy. It's easy to cut that out.
Wrong answer. You want them to try your food. They're coming here to try your food.
Right.
How you want it. You say it's spicy, it's spicy. If you say it's whatever, it's whatever. That's how you make a fine dining restaurant. She's compromising way too much. And if Vina wants a fine dining restaurant, can't do that. So the plating I see, you just really, you took it and you dumped everything in. So we can control that. You use your spoon, you put down your veg first, right?
But see, masala.
Yes.
Masala is mixture.
Yes.
That's what it means, tikka masala.
I hate being taught to like I'm a child. Of course I know what masala means. This is gonna be a battle to gain her trust, so she believes in the changes that I'm gonna make. If it tastes great and looks great, it'll be a lot more appealing. And you can charge more.
Yes, and you know what, like I said, that comes along with fine dining.
Fine dining.
Yep.
And you want fine dining?
Yes.
Okay. Fine dining is a bitch, let you know. I get she has trust issues. She's been burned, but she has to drop her guard and believe in me. If she wants to stay Vindaloo, she's got to do things my way.
La voila. Beautiful, isn't it? It's a stunner.
There's nothing here.
I know. Okay, so Igor, the problems are this huge serving area. This whole thing needs to go. This banquette is gonna get set back against the wall and pushed over to be flush with here. Over here, from this wall to the window, I wanna do U-shaped booths. I'm gonna put an electric fireplace on this wall here. That's
What
gonna
are
be.
those?
Those are screens. This is kind of the idea. It's not gonna be in the same shape, but of a screen in between each booth. It's see-through. It's just gonna be 2x4s.
That does look like a bunch of 2x4s.
It is a bunch of 2x4s. Yes.
What is this? Lumberyard?
No, it's not a
A more modern lumberyard, all white. Like seriously. Give me a hint of Indian in this place.
Well,
I
they
thought
don't
it was supposed to be
necessarily-
Indian design, Indian restaurant, just a hint.
Igor's a little stuck in the past. For us to elevate business at Vindaloo, we need to make it modern, not kitschy. Okay, so the only catch is that we need to get this done in 6 days. They can't afford to be closed for more than 6 days. They're bleeding money already. I need to know if you can do this or not.
I guess I have to.
Okay.
6 days.
Okay.
You know what? You gotta get out of here. I've heard enough of your crap. Move out, I gotta
My
work.
crap?
Yes.
Jesus.
Hasta la vista, Vindaloo. Yep. I didn't expect the water lines to be jammed on between the countertop and unit. Shut it off! Turn the water on, run downstairs, turn the water on. I damaged the lines. Now I have to reroute everything. But it's just me and my big axe.
It's time for Vina to see Igor's work. Even though she has sunk $200,000 into the place, it's time for her to break with the past. Okay, keep them closed.
Okay, come here, come here.
I hope she's ready. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Not the wires hanging down.
Are you crying or are you laughing?
Oh wow.
Can't say that.
No, I was gonna.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's overwhelmed. Like I'm just. I didn't know what to say.
You think that this has closed the last chapter of your year?
I don't know. I
This
think
is
you just
done.
opened it again.
Her year of destruction.
Oh, yeah.
We just spent all this money and it's like, it's demolished. Wires are hanging again and the walls are down again. And we just put the pot lights up again and they're just hanging, they're gone. These wires, they just drive me crazy just looking at them.
It's an industrial look.
She barely trusts us before. Now that we've demolished her place, she'll trust us even less.
I don't want to see this anymore.
Say
No.
goodbye.
Say bye.
Bye.
You have to serve a standard. If it says triple hot, it's hot.
Seems to
lying
get
right
it.
now.
I'm not lying
Show
right
me
now.
the email where you resent email with the new floor. You're full of and you know that.
Oh, really?
Chef Richard and designer Montana have experienced Vindaloo.
Fine dining.
Now, having shut them down and taken $15,000 from owner Vina,
Wow.
they have to rework the menu
You took it and you dumped everything in.
and gut the restaurant. They also have to earn the trust of owner Vina, who thinks she might have made a mistake with Restaurant Takeover.
I don't want to see this anymore.
The team has less than a week left.
All right, Vina, we're here at the fish market. This is where the city grabs all their fine dining fresh seafood.
If you want your restaurant to be fine dining, upper scale, you gotta start with the best ingredients. And that's what we're here for. We're here to supply the best ingredients, whether it's restaurants, people shopping for their home, or even our own restaurant next door.
So in your kitchen, I saw the tender oven. It was great, but the problem here is that you're cooking salmon in the tender oven. The salmon itself is not best suited for Indian cuisine or the tender oven. See the fat? All that fat,
Yeah.
it breaks down, it melts. When you have that in your tender oven, it slides down. From the seek, it kept sliding down. These are the type of fish that you really want to have. We have kingfish, we have grouper, we have tilefish. Either one would do well for you in your tender oven. It won't flake. It'll just adhere to the seek. So, have you ever cooked with any of this type of fish?
We have done many times, but it's just, I guess we're doing salmon because it's choice of our customers again. I know you gotta do, I know.
Like, if you eat this, you have to serve it. They come there for the Indian food. They come there for the Indian spices. They come for the heat. They come for everything that's Indian. But they also want to have something a little progressive, and that's what I think she wants to do, but it's just that she's not doing it. This is what I'm gonna be using for our dishes tomorrow. The scallops, the shrimps, and the calamari. Having scallop, having this type of shrimp, and having that type of calamari will elevate your dishes immensely. And so when you do serve it, and you want that fine dining experience, it'll have it there. Again, my technique with your flavors, you're gonna have a high-end restaurant.
Calamari, and we never have done it, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But scallops, let's see what Richard has to present, and we'll take it from there.
So I received a lovely email from Igor today that said, please finish designing. So that was really sweet. I look forward to working with him. He's such a pleasure. So what's happening? I see you've gotten the ceiling
Construction's happening.
tiles.
Flooring is done.
Oh, great. So I see the bars roughed in.
Well, it's kind of roughed in. It's a mess.
What's the problem?
First of all, I don't have this fridge on the plan.
Oh, I fit it into the bar. Right there is the same length as this fridge. I fit it in perfectly.
It doesn't fit in there. I'm not a designer. I'm supposed to just get the drawing with all dimensions. Instead, I'm wasting my time trying to figure out where all this stuff goes. 6-inch for the lip.
On top of the 20. That's what it says
That's
on the
not what
plan.
your drawing showed.
Yes, it is. Do you have the drawing with you? You know, Igor doesn't seem to have a memory of conversations that we've had when things have been clear.
You're lying right now.
I'm not lying
Show
right
me
now.
the email where you resent email with the new floor. You're full of and you know that.
Oh, really? This fridge fits right there.
Right there.
Yes.
I'm showing you. 4 foot, 4
What?
inches,
Okay,
52
how long
inch.
is this? How long is this fridge? Can you measure this fridge for me right now?
You're not letting me finish, right? There will be no conversation if you're gonna be interrupting me all the time. 69
This is 69 inches. I allotted for 6 feet there. That's 72 inches. So let's just move on and put that there and fit it all in.
The problem with Vina, she's very hesitant on change. Before I start anything with my menu, let's deal with your menu.
Okay.
Your name of the restaurant is Vindaloo. All your top dishes should have Vindaloo. Here, but you have butter chicken. I
Right.
don't know why, and that's
It's because it's top sell also.
top sell doesn't have to be on
Yeah,
the top.
no.
Chicken Vindaloo should be on the top. Lamb Vindaloo, and it has meat curries. Your only meat is lamb.
Yeah.
So let's change that into lamb curry, right? You say hot, hot, hot. The first time I had it wasn't very hot. Make it hot. You have to serve a standard, and your standard, if it says triple hot, it's hot. Let them come in, let them choose. If they don't want
But
it
we
that
also
hot,
have to adjust to the mild
no,
customers.
you don't have to adjust anything. In the fine dining world, if this is how we serve it, that's how we serve it. She's very, very hesitant. I can feel it. She won't take it to the extreme that she's supposed to. She's got to change. So, as a takeout menu, is a B-. As a high-end restaurant, fine dining cuisine, this is an F.
It's not enough, Richard.
It's an F.
It's not enough takeout. Come on.
You have to set the standard, and you have to achieve that standard every single day.
I'm not gonna, you have your point, I got my point.
I really feel like I need help from the designer, and instead I get fights, and instead I get talking over my questions.
We're supposed to be a team. We're not
not a
supposed to be
team.
working against
We're not
each
a
other.
team.
We're not a team.
You gave me drawings that I'm trying to follow. Nothing works in here. And you're telling me we're a team?
Igor,
Your
there
job
is
should have been done here a
obviously- there
week
was
ago to design this
Igor,
place.
when
And I
you
should
and
have
I,
one
no,
set
no,
of drawings
no.
that I
when
can
you
follow.
and I walked through this
I'm
place,
talking right now. Are you listening to me?
Igor is only wanting to hear the sound of his own voice. He doesn't want to hear anything that I have to say. I don't know how I'm going to be able to work with him on this.
So Vina, this is lamb tikka, dish number 1. Right now, you only have lamb shoulder, lamb leg, and the best part of the lamb, it's the lamb rack. It's very elaborate, very sexy when it comes to the look of it. This is the fat cap. We're gonna take this off. You don't really want that. Come down the bone, other side. And we just scrape down the meat. I wanted to have something that's more bite-sized. Instead of a rack, you make it into chops. So now we're just gonna make the flavorings. What I do is I take some yogurt, plain yogurt, lime juice.
Richard's flavors, okay.
Yeah, Richard's flavor. Remember, it's my
okay.
interpretation,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Onion, finely chopped. Coriander. Your ginger and garlic puree.
paste, yeah.
This is my secret, is the garam masala with a little bit of turmeric. For the secret ingredient is the Thai chilies,
Right.
okay? I leave the seeds on.
It's more heat and flavor.
More heat, but yes, a little more flavor. And ginger, sunflower oil. Get your hands in there. And we should let it sit for about 3, maybe 4 hours, even 2 hours.
What I'm going for is a modern interior with hints of Indian accents. I'm in Little India, I'm having a great time. I found just fantastic stuff. That's beautiful. Lots of fantastic fabrics, little trinkets, lots of brass. I'm in heaven. I think they're gonna love it.
So I have a couple of these in the fridge that's already been marinating for a couple of hours.
Marinate, it does
They're
smell
marinated.
nice.
Okay, so right now we have a grill. This is nice and hot, so we'll get a nice mark on it. I'm using a grill, she's using a tandoor. Just as good, maybe even better. Okay. This doesn't take much time. About 2 minutes on each side and let it rest. The best thing to do is just let it rest.
I know, the aromas are great.
Oof.
That's your chilies.
That's the chilies, exactly. So you know what
That's
I'm
your
saying.
chilies.
Yeah, see?
Ah, beautiful.
Nice.
I love the smell of the spices.
Oh, I know. Does it take a little bit of lime juice?
Is that freshly squeezed, Richard?
Fresh squeezed lime. Plating it is very essential to high-end cuisine. Lay it down nicely. What happens is you eat with your eyes.
Right.
Okay? Put some right up beside it. We have a little bit of garnish. Presentation alone, let it speak for itself.
Got good greens there.
Yeah, nice greens, nice radish sprouts. Now this will elevate your restaurant. You're charging them an arm and a leg for this, yes, but still you can charge it because you're doing the proper preparation.
Ready? Very nice dish. The lamb dish, he did it beautifully. I'm gonna follow his garnishing, the way the textures he brought in there, and we are gonna go ahead with the lamb dish that he created.
She liked the first dish. I can feel her trust growing.
Well, it's cleaned up.
No more wires hanging. Greenish, what's this?
What the heck?
Oh my God, are they serious? Red, purple, fuchsia, what the hell is going on here?
This is
so wrong, Manish.
This is Chinese.
Let's just get over, we'll call somebody, we'll speak to someone, okay? Come on, let's go. I sneaked into the restaurant last night, not happy what I saw there.
I'm really, really frustrated. You hate it?
I do.
Chef Richard is slowly gaining Vina's trust in the kitchen.
That's your chilies.
That's the chilies.
I'm not lying,
But designer Montana isn't.
This fridge fits right there.
Not only is Igor close to walking off the job,
now.
Vina snuck in last night and is now convinced Montana's design sucks.
What the hell is going on here?
The Takeover team has just a matter of days left to save Vindaloo.
I'm really, really frustrated. Designing can be a process of elimination. Vina thought I was gonna plaster her place with kitschy items,
What is Montana doing?
but I was just bringing them in to get a feel for how they might work. Now I get to go return everything. We're already under the gun, time-wise. She doesn't like them, Igor doesn't like them. I don't really care what you guys like. We're doing it my way.
Vina, how are you?
Oh, not so good. I sneaked into the restaurant last night, and I'm not happy what I saw there, so a little worried.
Great, now I feel like I'm back at square one with Vina. Thanks, Montana. I'm confident that my dishes will be what you wanted in your restaurant. We're gonna make scallop curry.
This is something new for me. I've never worked with scallops before. Love to see how these spices gonna bring out the flavors.
All these spices will work with scallops. All you gotta do is make sure you have a nice sear on the scallop. So first, again, like we always do, we have to put a little bit of oil just so it marinates the scallop. What I'm gonna add to it is curry. Right away, we put curry. So the pan's really hot, a little bit of sunflower oil. First, we gotta sear the scallop. When the scallops start getting cooked, you'll start seeing the color change. It starts to change the color from the bottom to here. When you start seeing that, that's when you should turn it over. So this one here, there, you get a nice color.
Okay, so you judge them by the color.
I judge them by the color.
Okay.
Construction-wise, we're doing okay, but there's a lot of detailed work in here. There's a lot of these 2x4 designs all over walls and bars and bulkheads. That takes a lot of work, but hopefully we'll be okay.
Wow! They've made a lot of progress, and I really see the space coming together. So that's always a good feeling after all of the drama that ensued. Igor, the bar looks beautiful.
If you say so.
You hate it?
I do.
You do hate it? Why?
Because it's white. It's just plain freaking shiny white.
And then the tile's gonna happen on the wall when?
Tonight.
Okay, because I've got the fireplace coming tomorrow. Is that gonna be a problem?
Nope.
I'm so excited about the fireplace. It's gonna balance modern with cozy. Oh wow, the banquettes are coming along great. See, we're cool, we can eat.
Really?
Yeah.
You can eat next to me like that?
I hate this, I can't work in this environment. Igor is still upset and he needs to get over it and move on already.
I built wherever you wanted me
Thank
to
you.
build.
Thank
It's
you.
exactly to your specs,
Thank
so
you.
here you go.
So we take it, there, that's a nice color. What we're trying to achieve by this is getting the flavor of the scallop into the oil. So we have our pan, nice scallop flavor in that. We have to add the onions, smaller onions. Okay, then we have the garlic again, right? Good amount of garlic. We're browning it because the curry has to be a little bit darker. I'm gonna add tomato. I like the tomato with seafood, so we have the garam masala, turmeric, ground mustard seed, chili powder, and again, the Thai chili. Yeah, nice, very nice color. Salt and pepper. Freshly grated ginger. Big difference. Instead of stock, I add coconut milk. What I like to do is have the sauce simmer for a little bit longer and stew down a little bit more, so it becomes a thicker paste. I put a little bit more curry powder right at the end and tamarind. Just a touch of tamarind. So let's add in the scallops. We let the curry sort of soak into the scallops.
Right. Richard, when I'm looking at this curry, it reminds me more of like a Thai curry.
Again,
is that any different from Indian curry?
It's closer to Thai than it is the Indian cuisine.
Right.
But again, it's an interpretation of
our
a
flavors,
curry.
right.
I put the sauce down, then I would add your scallop.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
So here you go.
Going into the scallops here, so it's coming very like nicely down.
Okay, good.
Very nice. Scallops were very good. They were not rubbery. They were not too soft either. They were just well done. We definitely would add these scallops to their menu.
To be honest with you, I think your plan worked out really, really well. You confined people to be trapped into these pointy lights.
It's like a disaster.
After experiencing Vindaloo,
Fine dining.
Chef Richard and designer Montana seized the restaurant
This is a restaurant takeover.
and promised to relaunch Vindaloo in just 6 days.
You know, you have your point, I got my point.
The team is down to the final 24 hours.
I have to put all the lights up. I have to do plumbing. I have to finish details inside the bar. I have to trim the mirrors.
And I have to put all the tiles up on the wall.
There's quite a lot of work.
Hey guys, fireplace is here.
Oh, it's nice.
Isn't it beautiful? It's supposed to go there, where the grout is happening right now.
Well, how do I know that you're gonna buy a fireplace that goes into the wall?
Okay, so what are we gonna do? And
Why don't you buy a mantle like everybody
Well, because
does?
I like the look of this. I want it to be seamless and modern and like live inside the drywall. Is there no way of cutting around that?
No, there's piping and electrical. There's a dishwasher on the other side.
What about that wall? Because that's a good wall for it too.
It's all brick.
We've got to find some solution.
Don't put me into that sentence.
Well, you put
gotta
the
find
tile
out.
up before the fireplace came. It was on my plan. The fireplace was always going there.
But you never
I
gave
told
me
you it's an electric fireplace that's going to be set in the wall.
A fireplace? Yes, she told me. But built into the wall? No, it's a news to me. Can't do it.
It's the bigger one.
2x6 walls. We don't have.
I know, but could we build a box around it and have it sitting outside of the wall?
We can do anything, but I have to finish it. I have to finish the whole place. And on the last day, you bring me a fireplace and you want me to frame something.
It looks like I'll have to resort to plan B with fireplace. It's too bad I don't have a plan B.
If Vina wants a fine dining restaurant, there has to be a dish they should be known for. This will be your signature dish, seafood vindaloo. Okay? This is gonna be the one that's gonna be the top of your menu, the one that's gonna be the highlight of your menu. So when people come in, this is the only one they want. So I'm gonna debone this fish the way it should be so that you get the most yield out of it. So we come around the gill plate. Buying the whole fish and taking it apart is so much better than buying the fillets. It's cheaper and so much fresher. We're gonna make a fish stock out of the bones. We take a shrimp, 2 shrimp. Then we have the calamari. We take the head off and these things. So we cut the calamari this way. All right. So shrimp, calamari, and grouper.
Right.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is add a little bit of the flavoring to the seafood so that when we sear it, it adheres to the seafood. A little bit of sunflower oil, garam masala, turmeric, mustard powder, a little bit of chili powder, clove, pepper, salt. So am I getting close to your secret ingredients in your sauce?
Yes, you have come very, very close. I'm very impressed here.
Yeah, a little bit of oil. I'm gonna sear this off. Let's add the shrimp. You want to elevate your food, you want to elevate your menu. Let's elevate your menu by doing things technically correct.
Igor, this looks fantastic. These lights look great, but I think they're a little low. Can we raise them up?
To be honest with you, I think your plan worked out really, really well. Like, you confined people to be trapped into these pointy lights. You put these walls around, so they're forced to get poked. So it works really well.
Thank you. I really love how the lights look, but I got poked in the head, and they're really too low, and the problem is that we can't adjust them, so they need to go. Okay, so when is the upholstery coming in?
Well, we're short on upholstery, we're short on fabric.
How short are we?
Half of it is done, half of the seats are done, and we're short about 25 feet each collar.
Oh my God. I screwed up on the calculations, so I'm just gonna go and get new fabric, because otherwise we're gonna be sitting on plywood. And install the fireplace, and it's not gonna be a problem?
You don't have a fireplace, so why are we talking about it?
I'm going to. Thank goodness I found another fireplace. Unfortunately, it's not gonna sit into the wall like I wanted it to, but I am satisfied. The chairs, the white chairs, are they here yet?
They're in the back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Do you want to
at
look
least
at them?
something's here.
So you want that oil to be flavored with the seafood. Now we're gonna do what you did. Saute your onions, that whole process. So we have onions, which is what you had.
Right.
And then the garlic chunks and the ginger.
Right.
Okay, just a little bit bigger than what you normally have. And once you have it, take it off the heat. So we're adding the garam masala, turmeric, mustard, powder, fenugreek, chili powder. And smell
So
it.
it smells nice.
Yeah. Salt and pepper again. Then I want to saute off the chili flakes. Cooking it now will help it get into the sauce more. And you won't taste just the heat. You'll taste the
Right.
heat towards the end. And then we also have tomatoes, okay? And to finish, we're going to add some fresh cinnamon. Aromatics.
Very.
Lime juice. Coconut milk. Do you
Yes.
use?
Yes, we do. We use coconut cream.
Coconut cream. So this is gonna be the flavoring for your sauce. Okay. One secret little thing that I like to do is add in tamarind.
And which we do also.
You add that.
Love cooking with
See,
coconut
I
milk
told you,
and
coconut
tamarind.
milk and tamarind. Have a little more salt, touch more pepper. So it's coming down the sauce. To finish off, the fish stock that we have.
Oh, is that a fish stock?
Yes.
Okay.
So to me, this is just about there, okay?
It's really good. You can smell all the spices, and it's clearing the sinus here.
Yeah, I think so. Presentation.
Yes.
Okay. Presentation has to be key to your dishes. You want to make sure everybody sees what you want, what you're serving. I want to highlight the fish. I do a little bit more onion, some scallions, some coriander. You can see the grouper, you can see the calamari, you can see the shrimp, and you see the sauce.
Right.
And the technique being all the little diced tomatoes, diced onions, things that make it a lot more manageable to accept when it comes to your table at $32 a plate.
I'm very impressed.
Are you?
Very close to it. You really
Good.
picked up the flavors from our Vindaloo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did
very
well?
close. You
All
did
right.
very well.
Okay, good, good, good.
Mixed seafood, his idea, his way of cooking, the techniques, which is so great. We also going to add that dish to the menu. And I know that our customers will love that.
High-end cuisine is about technique. Technique, technique, technique. Think about it, do it.
And Vindaloo, we'll get there.
Okay, Montana, the chairs are here.
Oh, great.
Here you go. I got them.
What is that?
The chairs that you
That's
asked
not
for.
what I ordered.
Hey, I'm just a delivery guy here.
Are you joking? These are like cheap patio chairs.
That's what you asked.
That's not what I asked for.
I just had to deliver. What do you want from
Oh
me?
my goodness.
It's your problem.
The lights were wrong, the fabric was wrong, the fireplace was wrong, now the chairs too. We're supposed to be done tomorrow. Well, this is like a disaster.
Are you ready?
Ready for the new Vindaloo? Yes.
Keep them closed, keep them closed. Okay, open.
looking for us to get the real goods.
After going undercover and eating at Vindaloo,
Seen enough?
Chef Richard and designer Montana seized the restaurant, took $15,000,
Wow.
and promised to turn Vina's restaurant around.
You've been duped.
Owner Vina is not convinced that the restaurant takeover team isn't scamming her.
What the hell is going on here?
The team is down to its final hours.
It's the final day and there's so much to get done. We need to get the new chairs assembled, which thank God I found this morning. The fireplace needs to be installed. Finish the painting and set all of the dinnerware. We are really right up to the wire here.
I'm feeling very nervous.
Are you ready?
Ready for the new Vindaloo? Yes.
Okay, okay, this is it. We're covering your eyes
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
I don't want any peeking.
All right, no peeking.
Okay, let your eyes close. Wait, stop.
All right.
Keep them closed, keep them closed. Okay, open.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Open.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That doesn't even look nothing like a fire.
Oh my God. Oh my God, the ceiling. Like, oh. Oh, this is so amazing, Montana. I cannot believe it.
I
This-
was not expecting this, honestly.
No?
No, it was not.
I love the booth. Like the
You love
booths
the booth?
here, it's, oh my God. You have brought in some Asian,
I did.
South Asian twist to it. This is what we want to see, some.
Yeah, a little hint.
And it's like, it's modernized.
Yep.
Oh my God. I'm
And
gonna cry.
the chairs.
Is this a restaurant?
I don't even know.
I think, oh my God.
Thanks a lot. It's really,
Congratulations.
thank you.
All right.
Chandeliers. So much better than the pot.
I love the chandeliers.
What I don't see is the juice bar.
You don't see that, and you see that beautiful fireplace.
Exactly.
That's wicked.
First, my impression of Montana was that I thought she didn't quite understand what we really wanted to hear, but now coming in here, and I think she exactly knew what we wanted to. So it's beautiful. She's done a great job.
All right, it's time to cook. You ready?
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's go hang in our booth.
All right.
Okay.
All I wanted to do with the new menu was to get Vina to practice proper techniques for a high-end restaurant. Technique brings it to another level. It smells so good.
Mm-hmm. Our signature dish, the seafood, it definitely gives us our name, and then I think it makes us different from, because it's such a unique dish.
Yes.
Serve and see what everyone thinks.
All right, let's go.
Oh.
Look at that.
What have we got here, guys? Yay,
That
nice.
looks
Seafood Vindaloo, our signature dish.
Fabulous.
Enjoy it. Cheers to it.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Good.
It's nice and light. You did very well together.
Good.
I'm impressed.
I feel like I'm coming in here totally different place. We just want to start out with the new menu now, get back in there, start working, and then just move on from there.
To the new
Yes.
Vindaloo.
New Vindaloo.
All right.
The new Vindaloo.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's very exciting. Customers really enjoy it. Now they have a really good space to go with the food, and it complements it really well.
It's beautiful, beautiful food. And I like the decor too.
I've had takeout and sit-in. It's really good, all of it. This woman knows what she's doing.
I mean, I definitely look forward to handling this place on my own and giving my parents a break and taking care of the bar and the wonderful food that comes with it.